Hi YouTube. I post on Mondays now, so yeah. Today I will be talking about um something that has impacted my life. Um, so basically that would be bullying, and it's a very hard topic for me to talk about. So I won't go into depth about my bullying, but I will say I would basically tell you things that have made me stronger through it, that things that have happened and impacted me through when bullying has occurred through my life. Okay, so basically in the middle school is when it all started. Um, I felt like I was criticized when how I dressed. I felt very disgusted with myself. I had a very low self-esteem and I didn't like anything about myself. And I felt like I didn't deserve to have the friends that I had because I'm like I just felt like I didn't deserve anything because that's how everyone else made me feel. And whenever I would see somebody, like, everybody has that feeling. When someone dresses a certain way, you want to be like them. And I hate feeling like I wanted to be like somebody. Like, popular kids. They're not popular. You just think they're popular because they have something that you want. You want to dress like them. You want to have the clothes they have. You want those shoes they have. And I always felt like that I was never going to be like them. But now that and then when they're so mean about it too. Like they think that just because they have what they have the right to say the things they want to say. Like saying that that girl's a scrub because she doesn't have the clothes they don't wear the nicest clothes. Oh, that person is retarded because she has special ed classes. Like I took special ed classes because I have a learning disability and I don't learn the same way people do. And I don't speak like people do. I stutter, I pause, and I can't explain things right. So people would think she's retarded because physically cannot explain things. She stutters, she's shy, and she needs to speak up. And they think that I'm stupid for that. And they would tell me that. And it made me feel very bad about myself. And it would make me like very upset. And like I can't even talk to this about this around anybody because it just makes me feel like I have to cry. Like, to be honest, I tried making this video over like 20 times trying to make this video without crying. So bear with me because talking about my feelings is my weakness, and telling you how I feel makes me stutter or makes me cry and makes me very nervous. So please bear with me. So making friends for me is not easy because I am a very shy person. I can't just go up to somebody and be the most outgoing person. I can't be that person. Like, I am who I am, but I don't talk about the most interesting things. I don't know what to talk about. Like, I want to talk to somebody, but I don't know what to talk about. It's like I don't have nothing to say, so why should I talk? And then I barely talk in school because of that reason. So it's like I feel so like when I'm wearing something, um, I feel like I don't look good in it, even if it really does look good. Like I have to ask my sister every friggin' day, how if I look good or not on scale 1 to 10, just so I get an opinion from her. And then I still don't believe her because she's my sister. She wants to tell me the truth. She doesn't want me to feel bad about myself. And then I weigh myself, and if it's not at the weight I want, um, I get angry, and I just don't care what I wear because I wanted to cover up my weight. And I am not a big person, but I'm not a small person. I'm not overweight, but I am not underweight. Well, I'm not overweight. I will be honest with you. I weigh 149 pounds, and I am 5'1", and I don't care what you guys think. about my weight, but my doctor tells me that I am not overweight. And if my I understand none of you guys care about this, but it's all about how you're built. And as you can tell, that's one thing that does bother me, but it doesn't bother me as much because it's something that's made me so much stronger. It's criticism. Criticism is basically the base of bullying. So that's the number one thing that I am afraid of. People will criticize me if I were to talk in front of a class. Criticize me if I were to do something like I can't. I don't want to be the center of attention. I can't be that because I'm afraid I'll be criticized for it. I don't want to be called down. Like let's say you're at an assembly and they call you down like for like this honor roll thing. I'm afraid for like people to notice me. So I try my hardest to like be out there and people know that I'm there, but I don't want them to notice me like for like who I am. So I try not to be too shy and I try not to be too loud, but it's not that easy because it's just who I am. I'm a shy person and people are going to notice that I'm shy. They're going to think that I come off as rude and mean and as not nice because I don't smile. Like I just sit like this. Like my face is expression. There's no facial expression, so people think that I am very creepy, and they think that I'm a teacher's pet because I do my work. I pass my work. I ask questions, and I don't do anything out of the ordinary. And I'm in high school, and I am a junior. I don't. I'm a junior, and I still don't have friends in high school. Ever since I've um, moved away, I have no friends. I didn't have no friends in high school. And that bugs me because I want friends. I want to have high school experience. I want somebody to talk to. I want to go to prom. I want to go to homecoming. And it's like every time I get to know somebody, all they stop talking to me after a first week of talking to me. So it's like they don't want nothing to do with me. And I feel like there's something wrong with me, but I still keep going and I still keep telling myself that um, I'm okay, like that I am who I am, and nobody has the right to judge me, and that um, if I make it through high school, like I'm going to make it through high school, and I'm gonna focus on what I need to do, what I want to do to finish high school, and I don't need to focus on friends. I don't need to focus on my looks and how I dress and school. Like I would tell myself, school is not meant for me to feel comfortable with what I wear. To before I ever feel comfortable for what I wear, feel comfortable to do anything, like to get out of my comfort zone, I need to feel good about myself. And I have to tell myself things like I have to tell myself how like good I feel about myself in order to make myself feel better. And there's sometimes when I don't feel good about myself, I would look in the mirror and I try to make myself look as ugly as possible. Like I would try to make the most ugliest face, make myself look ugly, and then I would start to cry. And that's when I realized I can't keep doing this. I can't keep letting people bother me and criticize me. So I just focus on school, do my schoolwork, ignore everybody around me, and talk to people, act normal, and don't make a fool of myself. And that is what keeps me going. And don't like get involved in peer pressure and don't try to change yourself because changing yourself only makes you feel worse about yourself. That's what I've noticed. I've tried changing myself. I tried wearing makeup. I tried I tried like wearing clothes that I never usually normally wear just to make myself feel better about myself, but it only makes me feel worse. So I'm a junior with no friends, being who I am, and I feel great. I feel like I don't feel like nobody wants to be friends with me. I just feel like people still talk to me. They don't not want to talk to me. And like it could be worse. So like if I like now I like going to school. Like I may not like the classes, but I like going to school because the teachers like talking to me. They respect me. The students respect some of the kids respect me. And there's always gonna be that rude person who criticizes you, but it's okay. It's okay to be yourself. And being myself has actually made me stronger. Changing myself has actually made me feel worse about myself. I still have a low self-esteem. I'm still shy, but it has actually made me stronger. And the criticism has made me stronger and made me realize that um, dealing with it is made me better. And like just letting it bother you makes you feel worse about yourself. Talking to someone is important. You can't just not talk to someone about it. You can't just let it bother you. You can't let it just build up inside because it only makes you feel worse and it only makes you feel upset. And so like me, like it's hard to express myself to people without crying. Like I'm trying to express myself to you and it's so hard not to cry. So please bear with me. And this video is probably going to be super long, but it's okay because I am who I am. I explain things, it takes longer for me to explain things. So if I were to give you guys one piece of advice, be yourself, don't change yourself. Changing yourself only makes you feel worse about yourself. And talking to someone only it helps talking to somebody. Either it's a guidance counselor, teacher, friend, neighbor, anybody you trust talking to. You should let them hear you out because it would only make you feel better about yourself. You may not always feel that way, but that's what I'm going to say. Yeah, so bullying has impacted my life in bad and good ways. And it has made me feel stronger, and it has made me deal with things differently. And it made me like realize that I need to be who I am, and I can't change that, and that I'm lucky to be who I am because some people have it worse than me. So this is all I'm going to be saying. Please like and subscribe and comment below. And not sure what I'm doing next video, but it's probably going to be a lot more happier than this one. So thank you for listening and bearing with me, and see you next time.